Hi, this is Mim from Pop Power of Play Therapy, and it's just a thought for you. I was looking at a few children's books, like really popular, familiar children's books, and thinking about how these books sometimes are vastly underrated. We get really familiar with them, but we don't always think about the capacity that we can use as caregivers and maybe educators, or how we can use these things to help with the child's mental well-being. And I really love The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and I think it's a very well-known and popular book. If you don't remember it, it's all about this lovely caterpillar who wakes up, and it's written by Eric Carle, and he eats through all sorts of things. So on different days, there's lots of maths and all sorts in this book, it's really great. But he eats through all sorts of different things, and then eventually, as caterpillars tend to do, or hopefully do, they get so fat and large that they turn their bodies into chrysalis. And then over time, they become this beautiful butterfly. And the way that you can use this story to talk to children a little bit is sometimes you can say, oh, do you remember the very hungry caterpillar and how he had to go through a process of becoming that very beautiful butterfly? Maybe there's something that's going on at the moment that you could use that as a metaphor with your child that helps kind of bring together some of what's going on. Maybe you could talk to them even just about how the learning experience, you have to eat through all these different things before you become a reader. You have to eat through kind of all the words, all the phonics lessons, all the sounds, and then eventually you become this amazing reader at the end. And how everyone has to go through that process. This caterpillar has to go through that process to become a butterfly. Everyone has to go through, well, certainly in our society, in the way we work, you have to go through learning the letters and the sounds, and then being able to put them together and making words, and then getting into sentences and being able to read. And it's actually a really a process that we all go through, and we all come out the other end as beautiful butterfly readers. That's the hope anyway. If we keep going and we keep munching through the diets that we're having to go through, there's so many different metaphors that you can use. I'm thinking about a child that I've been working with lately, where I've offered this story for them to really think about, actually, all the different experiences in my life so far. I'm not at the end. I'm not at the end, and I'm not the end product, and I can choose what I now eat and what I consume. But I'm not talking about eating an actual food. For them, I'm actually talking about what they see and what they absorb themselves in. For them, it's computer games and electronic difficulties, and thinking about how that impacts them. So that's one of the